ballet are more or less concerned about expression emotion or interested in being celebrity, dance with less technical ability.
Okay. Thank you. So I have several words that I kind of want to highlight here. Okay, so first, retired. What does it mean? Khan, can you tell me? What does retired mean? Retired.
Nghỉ hưu.
Ừ, về hưu, nghỉ hưu, đã về hưu. Okay. How about the word ballerina? Ballerina. Hưng An, can you tell me?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. So okay. Uh wait a minute. So Phương Anh, do you remember ballet?
Yes.
Yes. So the dancers who dance ballet, they are ballerinas. Wait a minute. Okay, so they are ballerina. Ballet dancers. Basically they are here. To simplify it, I will put it into the word file here. Let's start with that. Ballerina, which is a noun. I will start where we left at last week, and I will use the same file so that it is easier for you to well look at later. So yeah, I will resend the file after the class. Okay, so that is ballerina. Now, be concerned about something. Um, Han, can you tell me what does the phrase mean? Be concerned about something. Okay. So I'm guessing that you do not know the meaning. That's all right. Okay, Phương Trang, can you tell me the meaning of the phrase here? Be concerned about something.
Ừ, nghĩa là quan tâm về cái gì đó.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Quan tâm or lo lắng about something. Be concerned about something. There's a verb phrase, by the way. Lo lắng, quan tâm về something. Okay. Now, how about the word? Let me see. We have a kind of cool word here, which is technical ability. So, let me see. Bảo Ngọc, can you tell me what does technical ability mean?
Kỹ thuật, thuộc về kỹ thuật.
I mean, yeah, close enough. Technical is related to techniques. Okay, so first we have the word techniques, which is kỹ thuật. So, that word develops into tech technical, uh, which is an adjective liên quan tới kỹ thuật. And then we have the phrase technical ability. Technical ability. So this whole phrase, it should mean khả năng, kỹ thuật, because you know ability means khả năng, right? Okay. So technical ability, basically, that means um, they are referring to the skills, to the moves in ballet for example, the pirouette, or here I'm gonna give you some examples. Okay. Um, ballet technique, skills. Here, I will just give you a small little example. So, for example, a technique skills. One of the technique skills is the posture, the balance, alignment, coordination, elevation. Basically, many things. They are basically simple things, simple techniques to maintain those basic stuffs. Anyway, let's move back to this. I'm talking way too long. Okay, so let's continue to scan through all of these questions and answers first. Okay, so Lam, can you read question and answers for number 6 for me, please?
Uh, you hear a chef talking about making a TV series. What does he say about it? He, A. He didn't expect to enjoy the experience so much. B. He didn't get on with his co-presenter. C. He didn't like the working hours.
Okay, so what does co-presenter mean? Co-presenter. Dũng, can you tell me? Wait, where's Dũng? Oh God. Okay, Dũng, what does co-presenter mean?
I'm not very sure about that, but yeah,
Just make a guess. I think you can make an educated wish. I guess that you can.
I don't
So,
know.
okay. Then first of all, presenter. Dũng, do you know what does presenter mean? Just the phrase presenter. Do you know? Dũng?
Yes,
Then what does it mean?
I'm not sure. I don't really know about this word.
Like you understand it, but you don't have
No, I don't.
Vietnamese word for it.
Yeah, I don't know Vietnamese word for it.
Oh my God. Okay. So presenter, present means trình bày. Presenter can means người trình bày, người báo cáo, phóng viên sometimes. And co means working together. So co-presenter, đồng phóng viên or đồng dẫn chương trình, something like that. Okay, overall, not too bad. Okay, so Bảo Hân, can you read question number 7 and the answers for me, please?
Yes. You can hear two friends talking about an art course. What do they agree about it? A. The teacher is inspiring. B. The class is the right size. C. The concert is interesting.
Okay, thank you. By the way, inspiring basically means truyền cảm hứng. So yeah, I don't think I will have to explain it again. I believe that is a simple word to all of you. Wait a minute, I'm gonna note the word down. Co-presenter. Co means đồng, phối, hợp, like. Then overall, it basically means đồng người cùng dẫn chương trình, đồng phóng viên. Okay. Okay. Phương Trang, can you read question and the answers for number 8 for me, please? Trang?
Yes. 8. You hear a swimmer talking about a competition she took part in. How does she feel about it? Is A disappointed with her result? B excited about it? C surprised by the support she received?
Okay, so took part in. What does it mean? Took part in. Let me see. Bảo Ngọc, can you tell me?
Tham gia.
Yes. That is good. Great. However, I believe that there are also some other phrases we can use in replace of that. Yeah, but I'm just gonna write it down first. Take part in. Of course, it means tham gia, and but we also have similar phrases. For example, engage in, be involved in, and we can also use participate in, attend, or join in. Okay. Next, I think I would like to ask for a few more words. Disappointed with something. What does that mean? Han, can you tell me? Disappointed with something.
Like, I can understand it, but I cannot like say it in Vietnamese.
No, you don't have to say it in Vietnamese. Just like try to tell me what is it, like in whatever way you.
Like disappointed with something, like feeling bad or feeling bad about something or something else.
Yeah, feeling down about something, feeling bad about something. That's good. So disappointed with. Okay, I'm sorry. Disappointed with something. Basically, it means to be bummed với cái gì đấy. But anyway, that was a very good way to try to explain. Thank you. Disappointed with. And excited about, surprised by. I think I don't have to re-mention this anymore. I believe that you guys have already know about it. So now let's move on to things that are more important. Here, give me a minute. Okay, it should be around here somewhere. Wait, no, this is speaking or something. Not this, not this. Okay. We have already done question 1 to question 4, so I will not go through it again. Okay, now I will ask someone to read this paragraph for question 5 for me. Let me see. Lam, can you read this for me?
Nowadays, ballet is much more acrobatic than in the past. The audience wants to see internationally famous dancers doing lots of jumps and legs going remarkably high. It's a bit more like a circus now, and the depth of feeling that we tried to convey in the past isn't always there in the modern ballet. You only find it in one or two dancers. I'd love to see less focus on technique. I usually come away from watching a ballet being impressed with what I've seen, but it hasn't moved me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we already know what ballet is. Now, how about the word acrobatic? Khan, can you tell me what it means? Acrobatic.
Sorry, I don't know what does that mean.
Okay, that's no problem. So, okay. So Khan, do you know of the sport acrobat? Acrobat. Do you know the sport?
I also don't know that sports.
Oh, okay. So I will introduce you. I will introduce you all to it. I believe that. Okay, why do we have Adobe Acrobat here? Acrobating. So here, basically, this is acrobating. It is basically a kind of like a sport in which people, well, be people express their flexibility and their balance through a lot of different movements. Uh, Let me see if we have any more example. Acrobatic. We don't have the word here. So, but basically it is a type of sport. Here, I believe that this would be understandable for you. This is acrobatic. Anyway, let's move on. So acrobatic basically means here acrobatic. Here I'm gonna type it down. Acrobatic, which is oh my gosh, acrobatic. Which is basically an adjective. It refers to something that is related to difficult body movements. For example, like when they do a backflip. Yeah, that is kind of like acrobatic. Động tác nhào lộn liên quan đến nhào lộn. Okay. Mm, Uh, let, mm, let me see what is the Vietnamese meaning of this uh sport. I forgot the name of this sport in Vietnamese actually. Okay. Oh, in Vietnamese it is also called nhào lộn or làm xiếc. Okay, liên quan đến nhào lộn. Okay, I guess that is enough. Okay, so how about the word remarkably? Remarkably? Ngân, can you tell me what it means?
Dạ là đáng kinh ngạc.
Yes. Đáng chú ý, đáng để ý, đáng kinh ngạc. Okay, very great. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, so how about depth? What does it mean? Dũng, can you tell me?
Deaf or which word again?
Here, depth.
Sự
D-E-P-T-H.
sâu.
Độ sâu.
I
Chiều
call it
sâu.
sâu.
Usually people don't call it sự sâu, okay? Chiều sâu, độ sâu, or bề sâu, all is okay? Okay, thank you. Let's move on. How about the word convey? Convey. Hun, can you try to explain this word for me, please?
Give me a second, please.
Yeah, okay.
Convey, as I remember, it's mean truyền đạt.
Yes, okay, that is very good. Convey does mean truyền đạt, or sometimes it also means vận chuyển. But usually it means truyền đạt, and that is very great. Thank you. Okay, truyền đạt, vận chuyển. We have too many words, so give me one more moment. All right, I'm just gonna add in a few more rows. Okay, let's go back. Let me see. How about come away from? Come away from. Phương Trang, can you tell me what does it mean? Come away from something.
Em nghĩ nó là rời xa cái gì đó.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. Theoretically, yes. It does mean rời xa. Rời ra khỏi cái gì đấy. Or tránh xa khỏi cái gì đấy. But usually it should means rời ra khỏi. Okay, great. Now, impressed with something. Let me see, Bảo Ngọc, can you explain the word to me?
Là bị ấn tượng bởi cái gì đó.
Yes, ấn tượng với cái gì đó. Okay, and last one, move someone. Move someone. Lam, what does it mean?
I'm not really sure about this word.
Okay, if you move someone, well, move is basically like moving something to like another place that is moved, but in this phrase, if you move someone, then that means you make them feel moved, not exactly, khiến cho ai đấy cảm động. If you feel moved, then that means you feel cảm động. Moved as an adjective can mean cảm động. So if you've what is the phrase again? Move somebody. That basically means okay. That is that. Làm cho ai thấy cảm động. Okay, let's move on. We'll try to do everything quickly today. Khang, can you read this paragraph for me?
I was approached to do a TV cookery series where I had to compete against other chefs every week. Never having met him before, I was a bit apprehensive about working with him, but we got on like a house on fire. It's rare for me to spend 10 hours a day with someone for 5 weeks, and I liked them more by the end of it than I did at the beginning. Halfway through filming, the producer had to ring me up and ask if we could be less friendly with one another on camera because it was supposed to be a competition.
Okay, thank you. So the first thing I would like to ask, approach. What does it mean? Ngân, can you tell me?
Được mời.
Well, not exactly. Approach actually means đến gần or tiếp cận. So yeah, it's đến gần or tiếp cận, not exactly. It does not have the same meaning as invite. Okay, so how about the word TV cookery series? Dũng, can you tell me what does that mean?
Which one?
TV cookery series.
It's a show that show people cooking talent skills.
Yeah. So basically, a program on
It's
TV
like a
that,
show. It's like a show.
yeah, that presents food preparation,
Yes.
or basically like chuỗi chương trình nấu ăn trên TV.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, apprehensive about something. What does that mean? This phrase is kind of good. Chan, can you tell me? Be apprehensive about something. What does that mean?
Stand it.
Okay. So be apprehensive about something. Apprehensive actually means sợ hãi or e sợ. Okay. So apprehensive, an adjective. Sợ hãi, e sợ. So there is another phrase like to be apprehensive of danger, apprehensive of something or about something. Okay, it goes with the preposition of or about. Okay, next one. To get on Okay, like a house on fire. At first, you have to do this. Okay, so what does like a house on fire mean? What does it mean? Ngọc, do you know? Okay, that no big deal. So, you know that when a house gets on fire, it burns really quick, right? Usually when a house gets on fire, it burns really quick and really mm, and it burns really bright, burns a lot. So, like a house on fire basically means very well, excellently, vigorously, successfully, or tuyệt vời, thành công, rất tốt. That is a bad analogy, but well, yeah, that is English. We cannot judge it. Nó là một hình ảnh so sánh hơi tệ nhưng mà okay. So, like a house on fire. This is a collocation, by the way. Uh, Vigorously. We have that word kind of, or excellently, very well. So that is like a house on fire. Now, get on with somebody. Get on with somebody. Hunt, do you know that phrase?
Could you repeat, please?
Get on with somebody. Okay, I will help.
I think it's mean có quan hệ tốt với ai đó.
Yes. Yes. Okay, theoretically it is. Có quan hệ tốt với ai đó or hợp ai đó hợp cả. Sometimes if someone says they get on well with somebody, that does not exactly mean that they know that person beforehand, but it's more like they they fit each other well. Okay, next one. We have a lot of words here. Uh, oh, by the way, get on with somebody like a house on fire. That is a complete idiom. Okay? That is an idiom. And that basically means to like someone very much and become friends very quickly. To get on with someone like a house on fire. That is a complete phrase. Hmm. Idiom. Okay. We have a lot to do. So, uh, ring somebody up, like ring me up. What does that mean? Lam, can you tell me?
Em hiểu nó như kiểu là nhắc nhở hay sao ạ?
No, ring me up, like it's like to call someone. Because the phone often goes ring, ring, right? The phone rings when someone calls. So ring me up, that basically means to call me. Ring somebody up, that means call someone. I have to be clear. Anyway, uh, with one another, basically with each other, and it is it was supposed to be or it is supposed to be. What does that mean? Dũng. Wait, no. Can you explain it to me? It was supposed to be. What does that mean?
Nó đáng lẽ ra là một thi.
Được cho rằng đáng lẽ ra. Okay, very great. It was supposed to be. It's supposed to be something. Okay, so in question number 7, we have a conversation. So I would like Dũng to be the man and Phương Anh to be the woman, and you guys read together. Is that all right?
No.
Please begin.
So are you enjoying the art course?
I am, I think. I mean, what were we learning about this interesting? What inspired the 19th century French painter and that sort of things?
I feel I have heard it all before. I hope the teacher would tell us more about the actual techniques, but at least there aren't too many of us on the course.
That certainly helps, but when it comes to the group discussion and stuff, and the teacher is amazing, don't you think?
Certainly thinks he is. I'm not convinced. I just don't feel very motivated at the moment, to be honest.
Okay, thank you. You can turn off your camera now. So that was great. So, first of all, inspire. Who should I ask now? Okay, Hun, can you tell me what inspire mean? Can you tell me? Inspire.
As I remember, it's mean truyền cảm hứng, right?
Yeah, that is completely correct. To inspire someone is to truyền cảm hứng to someone. Inspire somebody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue. How about this whole like that sort of thing? That sort of thing. What do you think it mean? Phương Trang, can you tell me?
I think is cái gì đó nhỉ? Tâm
Yeah, kind of. Kind of like đại loại như thế. Something like that. What inspired the 19th century French painters and something like that. That basically that's what it means. So yeah, thank you. That sort of thing, which is like a phrase, basically. So it is kind of similar to the phrase something like that. And yeah, it basically means đại loại như thế. Next one. Let me see. Mm. When it comes to something, when it comes to, I'm sorry, can someone explain to me what does it mean? Ngọc, can you tell me? When it comes to something, what does it mean?
Dạ là khi nói đến
Khi nói đến, khi nhắc đến. Yes, thank you. You guys can use this phrase when it comes to your speaking. When you guys are doing your speaking task, you can do this if you want to switch the topic, by the way. And how about here? Convince. Dũng, what does it mean? Convince.
This mean that it's like I'm not. I know this. I just know the meaning, but I don't know how to translate it.
You don't have to translate it. You can just try to express it either in English or Vietnamese. Both are okay.
I don't know how to explain it.
Really? Okay. It seems like he's still watching over his younger brother. Okay, I will temporarily mute his mic. Okay, to make it simple, convince basically just means thuyết phục. Uh, hmm. Okay, wait. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, last one, motivated. Now, Lam, can you tell me what it means? Motivated.
Có động lực ạ.
Yes, motivated. Có động lực, cảm giác được truyền động lực. Yes, like feel like you're có hứng, nhiệt tình, hứng thú with something. Okay, that's very great. Okay, last one. Let's do this quickly. And then you will have a 5-minute break, and then you will go back to do you'll go back to do the 4 questions all together, okay? Okay, last one. Let's see. Ngọc, can you read this paragraph for me, please?
I had such a good time at the championship, better than I expected. The atmosphere was incredible with everyone cheering. I didn't expect so many people to turn up to the event, though I don't suppose they were there to see me. I hadn't been too happy with my performance in the previous competition, so to turn things around like that was satisfying. The pressure started to get to me at one point when I had a talk with myself and got things to perspective. I must work on my nerve before the next big event, but I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the first word I would like to ask here, championship. So Khang, do you know what it means?
Giải vô địch.
Okay. Giải vô địch or giải. For example, the world championship, like giải thế giới, or yeah, basically just kỳ thi or giải. As in like a series of battles between people. Okay, so that was championship. I believe you guys already know about the word champion. Champion basically means nhà vô địch or quán quân. Okay, so incredible with. Oh wait, no. Incredible, just the word incredible. What does incredible mean? Phương Anh, can you tell me?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, no worries. So incredible basically means lạ thường or đáng kinh ngạc. It is kind of similar to the word impossible. Okay, cheer. So, what does cheer mean? Cheer. Bảo Hân, do you know? Cheer. Okay, I guess that's a no. So cheer means cổ vũ, or sometimes it means hoan hô. Okay, next part. We have the word turn up to somewhere. Turn up. So turn up, what does that mean? Dũng, can you tell me?
Turn up means like to turn on or start the event or to enter the event. I think so.
Yes. I mean, actually, turn ups. It is kind of close to what you're saying, but actually, turn up basically means to xuất hiện. Turn up to somewhere basically means xuất hiện ở đâu đấy. Okay, I'm sorry. Please mute your mic. I hear your brother screaming or something. Okay. So to turn up to somewhere basically means to xuất hiện somewhere. Just a few more words and we'll be done. Now, satisfying and turn things round. Turn things round. What does it mean? Turn something round. Let me ask. Khang, do you know? Turn things round. Turn something round.
Xoay chuyển mọi thứ.
I mean, theoretically, you're correct. Turn something around. Yeah. But if I'm not wrong, let me check again. And also, if a business or economy or something, if like, for example, if a performance turn around, if something turn around, that basically means that it starts to become successful after being unsuccessful for a time. Here, I'm gonna write down. Turn around, of course, it means to quay, but turn around. Uh, as a verb phrase, that basically means okay. Now, to get things into perspective. I will try to explain everything quickly. So to get things into perspective, that it basically means to biến mọi thứ thành ý tưởng. Get things into perspective. And we also have the phrase work on my nerves. Work on my nerves, that basically if we're talking about something, like if we talk about someone's nerves, that basically means like someone's ability to become annoyed. Nếu mà nói đến cái nerves của ai đấy thì tức là nói về cái việc mà kiểu động chạm đến cái giới hạn của người ta, ranh giới của người ta. For example, if you say you have been getting on my nerves, get on my nerves thì có nghĩa là làm ai phát điên trong tương lai. Okay, I think it will be easier to understand if I write it down here. Okay, so this is basically the meaning of the phrase. If they say to work on something, that basically means they're trying to improve it. So work on my nerves, that basically means to try to improve someone's mental. That's what they meant. And nerves here, basically a noun, which means okay. That's a lot. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to take a break or to write all of this down, and then we will continue to do the listening together, okay? Okay. So, you will have 5 minutes to take a break, and then or you can take a break or write it down into your notebook, and then we will start listening, okay? So your 5 minutes of break starts now. We will start to learn again at 6:57. If you could hear the sound of the audio that I turned on just earlier, please type okay into the chat. Okay, 4 people all heard that. That's good. Okay, now I will skip to question number 5, and we will listen from there.
Part of the heroine in a play he was about to appear in. So he Well, Johnny, my husband, had work, but I didn't accept the part just because he was in it. I did know he was in it. I did know he was a nice person, though, because a friend of mine had sat next to him at a film premiere and had told me about him.
Okay. Wait. Let me see. We're still a bit far away.
But I can't say it's cheap.
Question 5.
Okay. Let's start listening. You will be given time to listen to this, and afterwards, please send me your answers privately, okay? Okay, so your time to listen starts now.
You hear a retired ballerina comparing dancers today with dancers in the past.
Nowadays, ballet is much more acrobatic than in the past. The audience wants to see internationally famous dancers doing lots of jumps and legs going remarkably high. It's a bit more like a circus now, and the depth of feeling that we tried to convey in the past isn't always there in modern ballet. You only find it in one or two dancers. I'd love to see less focus on technique. I usually come away from watching a ballet feeling impressed with what I've seen, but it hasn't moved me. Nowadays, ballet is much more acrobatic than in the past. The audience wants to see internationally famous dancers doing lots of jumps and legs going remarkably high. It's a bit more like a circus now, and the depth of feeling that we tried to convey in the past isn't always there in modern ballet. You only find it in one or two dancers. I'd love to see less focus on technique. I usually come away from watching a ballet feeling impressed with what I've seen, but it hasn't moved me.
Question 6. You hear a chef talking about making a TV series.
I was approached to do a TV cookery series where I had to compete against another chef every week. Never having met him before, I was a bit apprehensive about working with him, but we got on like a house on fire. It's rare for me to spend 10 hours a day with someone for 5 weeks and like them more by the end of it than I did at the beginning. Halfway through filming, the producer had to ring me up and ask if we could be less friendly with one another on camera, because it was supposed to be a competition. I was approached to do a TV cookery series where I had to compete against another chef every week. Never having met him before, I was a bit apprehensive about working with him, but we got on like a house on fire. It's rare for me to spend 10 hours a day with someone for 5 weeks and like them more by the end of it than I did at the beginning. Halfway through filming, the producer had to ring me up and ask if we could be less friendly with one another on camera, because it was supposed to be a competition.
Question 7. You hear two friends talking about an art course.
So, are you enjoying the art course?
I am, I think. I mean, what we're actually learning about is interesting. What inspired the 19th century French painters and that sort of thing.
I feel I've heard it all before. I'd hope the teacher would tell us more about their actual techniques. But at least there aren't too many of us on the course.
That certainly helps when it comes to group discussions and stuff. And the teacher's amazing, don't you think?
He certainly thinks he is. I'm not convinced. I just don't feel very motivated at the moment, to be honest. So, are you enjoying the art course?
I am, I think. I mean, what we're actually learning about is interesting. What inspired the 19th century French painters and that sort of thing.
I feel I've heard it all before. I'd hope the teacher would tell us more about their actual techniques. But at least there aren't too many of us on the course.
That certainly helps when it comes to group discussions and stuff. And the teacher's amazing, don't you think?
He certainly thinks he is. I'm not convinced. I just don't feel very motivated at the moment, to be honest.
Question 8. You hear a swimmer talking about a competition she took part in.
I had such a good time at the championships, better than I expected. The atmosphere was incredible with everyone cheering. I didn't expect so many people to turn up to the event, though I don't suppose they were there to see me. I hadn't been too happy with my performance in the previous competition, so to turn things round like that was very satisfying. The pressure started to get to me at one point, but I had a talk with myself and got things into perspective. I must work on my nerves before the next big event, but I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it. I had such a good time at the championships, better than I expected. The atmosphere was incredible with everyone cheering. I didn't expect so many people to turn up to the event, though I don't suppose they were there to see me. I hadn't been too happy with my performance in the previous competition, so to turn things round like that was very satisfying. The pressure started to get to me at one point, but I had a talk with myself and got things into perspective. I must work on my nerves before the next big event, but I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it.
That is the end of part 1.
Okay, guys, please start to send me your answers. I'm waiting for your answers. Please send your answers to me privately. I just need the answer for question number 5 to question number 8. It seems 2 people have sent me the answers. You guys have quite different answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dũng, please send me your answers. Dũng, are you there?
Yes.
Send me your answers, please.
Okay.
Okay, Dũng does not send his answer to me. So I'm guessing that Dũng did not do the work. Guessing so. Okay. So, according to the answers you have sent me, all of you agree. All of you agree on question 5 having the answer A. So I believe that is a good choice, a great choice, actually. I think that is correct. Okay, so wait a minute, just gonna zoom it down. So A is correct. However, some people, well, for question number 6, some chose A, some chose B. So let's check. So you hear Jeff talking about making a TV series. What does he say about it? It is definitely not B. He didn't get on with his co-presenter. That basically means he didn't like his co-presenter, but the man says we got on like a house on fire. Basically, he really likes his co-presenter, so it is definitely not B. Okay, not B. The correct answer is A. Next to question number 7. Okay, all of you chose B. All of you chose B. the class is the right size. Okay. So, yes, that's correct. You hear a swimmer talking about a competition she took part in. So you guys, some chose C and some chose B. So you hear a swimmer talking about a competition she took part in. How does she feel about it? A, disappointed with her result. B, excited where it will lead. And C, surprised by the support she received. So, well, not exactly. Some chose B, some chose C, right? Let me recheck your answers. Okay. Surprised by the support you received or excited about where it will lead. So here I will read question number 8 again. Okay, no, I will replay question number 8 and you guys decide, okay?
I had such a good time at the championships, better than I expected. The atmosphere was incredible with everyone cheering. I didn't expect so many people to turn up to the event, though I don't suppose they were there to see me. I hadn't been too happy with my performance in the previous competition, so to turn things round like that was very satisfying. The pressure started to get to me at one point, but I had a talk with myself and got things into perspective. I must work on my nerves before the next big event, but I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it.
Okay, so, well, surprised by the support she received. Yes, she said, I didn't expect so many people to turn up to the event, though I don't suppose they were there to see me. And for the B, I understand because you guys think that like they have the part that goes like um uh yeah, I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it. But I think the correct answer should be C because she says I didn't expect so many people, while for the answer B, she was like, I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it. She's like she's more excited about training, I think. But that is what I believe. So let me recheck, I believe. Okay, where is it? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I checked the answers. Okay, so it's understandable because the answer is actually B. Because well, for the support she received, well, she says, I don't suppose they were there to see me. So basically, it is not her who received the support because they support someone else. They support other people. And she said, I can't wait to get back in the pool and start training for it. So basically, she's excited for training and going for the next happenings. So yeah, H should be B. Is there anything else you guys want to ask me? If you don't have anything to ask me, you can type 0 into the chat. Also, Zoom, I know that you did not pay attention to the recording and you did not do the work. So, I will report this to your parents and your job is to redo this completely, okay? I'm sorry, I still have a cold. So I still have to. tissues with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all of you have no questions about this. All right. So, anyway, since this will be probably be my last lesson with you because I will have to take a break from the English Center. So, yeah, I will let you guys have an early break today. So, is there anything else you want to ask about this whole lesson? If no, you guys can leave this Zoom meeting now. I will let you leave early today. Okay, I guess you guys have no question then. Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Thuỳ.
Bye-bye.